Welcome back to Tony's Just a Tip Tuesday. I'm Tony, Realtor with Coldwell Banker, the Upstate's premier real estate agency. Last week during a buyer's tip, I mentioned the importance of making a clean offer and possibly paying sellers' closing costs. This week we ask, what does a clean offer mean for a seller? A clean offer is an offer made without contingencies. And we're going to take a quick brief look at what that looks like in a South Carolina real estate contract. All right, so scrolling down to Number two, we have our first contingency. So this contract is, and you got to make sure that that's checked off, is not contingent upon the sale and closing of a buyer's real property. All right, so that's the first contingency there. The next contingency that you want to consider is earnest money. So 1% is a norm. So if they're offering 1.5% or higher of the total purchase price, then that's showing you that that buyer is currently very interested in buying your property. Number 6, you have transaction costs. You don't want to pay any of the transaction costs, so make sure that that's checked off, that the buyer is paying for their own transaction costs, and also that you are not out of pocket. So again, for number 6, that should be 0. Number 7, financing. Cash is king right now. If you luck into an all-cash offer, you should probably take it because it's not going to get hung up on any of the contingencies here. So buyer's obligation under this contract is not contingent upon financing of a 30 or 15-year loan. So if that is checked off, that is good. We're going to skip repair procedures right now just for the sake of time. Again, South Carolina is going to due diligence very soon. The next contingency after 8 is the appraisal contingency. All right, so if this is checked off, this contract is not contingent upon the property being valued at appraised value. So again, that is important. Sometimes lenders will let buyers do this, but you want to make sure that you have that in writing. All right, so if they are financing it, just make sure that their lender is providing you that documentation. And then number 11 is not contingent upon a wood infestation report. So a CL 100 is not contingent upon that. All right, and then lastly, we have 14, so let's go down to 14. And in number 14, we're talking about home warranties. All right, so the last bit of the contract, it stipulates, that you will not, as the seller, pay for their home warranty. So if it's checked off here, it's not going to be provided by either the seller or buyer there. And again, that is just a quick overview of the contingencies that are present within a real estate contract. If you have any questions or would like more information on selling a home in the upstate of South Carolina, please give me a call at 864-381-2006, and I'd be more than happy to assist you. Until next Tuesday, I'm Tony, and this was just a tip.